I'll be showing you how to generate an unscheduled visit. So as you can see, we have the list of the scheduled visits here, which follow the protocol, but it's very likely that you'll be having unscheduled visits for the patient, particularly during the induction phase when they're in hospital, and you're likely to be sending daily blood tests and possibly performing lumbar punctures on a daily basis. So with this patient here who's gotten as far as day 10, I'm going to generate an appointment, an unscheduled visit that would hypothetically fall on day 11. Now the thing to point out here is that as I've entered data for my patient up until the end of day 10, it's only possible for me to generate an unscheduled visit after day 10. So if I had performed a lumbar puncture on day 4, for example, and I hadn't entered it, the system would not allow me to generate a visit there because I've already progressed through the data entry. And this just points out the fact that you really need to be entering data in a live manner on a daily basis. So let's say we're on this hypothetical day 11. I'll just click on this and this will generate the unscheduled visit. And you'll see here I've got a day 10.1. So it's an unscheduled visit falling after day 10. So here the system makes it automatically set to fall on the same day as day 10. But when I go into that appointment, I can change the date to the 26th of May, which would be day 11. And this is an unscheduled visit. And that might be because the patient is in hospital, most likely. Then I'll save that form. This then takes me to this familiar looking page for an unscheduled visit, where you'll see that there are very few, only one CRF and no requisitions. That's because there are no mandatory data that needs to be inputted into these unscheduled visits, but it's likely that you'll want to use these PRN forms here to generate either CRFs or requisitions. So let's use the example that my patient is having a lumbar puncture, and that's the reason we've done the unscheduled visit, is to record the lumbar puncture on day 11. So let's say that that report is from day 11, which we've said was the 26th of May. The LP date and time was on that day, and this is a therapeutic LP. It wasn't scheduled by the protocol, and we can say that we're doing it because of raised intracranial pressure. So we can fill those forms in with those dates. And as you'll see on this form, you can also do this with requisitions. So you could do another CSF culture if there was some deterioration in the patient that dictated that. And then you just go down and you can fill in the rest if any of these things have been done. In this case, we'll just say that we were doing a lumbar puncture purely for raised pressure. I save that. And it takes me back to the dashboard. And that's how you do an unscheduled visit.